Well, it's Friday morning. Louie's already begging for a treat. I told him, simmer down. Let me get settled. So, last night, I saw Adam Stern on Twitter. Google Adam Stern. Never knew who the hell this guy was. All of a sudden, he popped up about 4 or 5 years ago on Twitter. And I believe it was John Roberts, who I was working with on TV, said that Adam Stern guy, he's thought of as somebody knows what he's doing. So Adam Stern is who everybody in NASCAR goes to. In other words, they leak things to Adam, because if Adam reports it, he's not a reporter. He's a reporter, I guess, but he just tells you what's up. So yesterday on Twitter, he quotes Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick says that Formula One was not even a blip on the radar in America, a handful of years ago. And now it really is. And Danica said that it could be because the marketability of NASCAR drivers, not that great. Now, she didn't say it just like that, but that's what she said. And I agree with Danica, 110%. So I respond to it. You can respond to the article. It was a paragraph. And I said, let me translate this for Danica. And I tag her, because I know Danica. And I said, what Danica means is a NASCAR driver can walk right down the street, go anywhere nowadays, and nobody knows who the hell they are. Now, this is true. It's true. You might respond and go, oh, well, I know so. Well, calm down. That's because you're head over heels in the NASCAR. What got this subject going for me was when I read it, I thought about what Kyle Larson said. When Kyle Larson won the championship, they're like, Kyle, how has this changed your life? Kyle Larson goes, nothing's happened. He goes, I thought I would be a little more popular, but nothing's happened. So it is true. But like William Byron won 6 races this year. Do you see NASCAR going out of their way to prop this guy up like they're doing some other drivers? I'm not going there because I don't want to hear about it. You go there. So in other words, you can't really have NASCAR do your job. It's got to be your sponsor, right? So when you had Dale Earnhardt Jr., he was already popular because of his father. But then, my God, he had Budweiser. Jesus. I mean, that's like a double whammy. For me, I'll tell you what my brother Rusty said about me. He says, damn, Herm, when you're in the race car, nobody can see your face. He says, but now that you do that NASCAR race day built by the Home Depot, he said, every time I turn the TV on, Herman, there your head is. You fill the whole TV screen up. Now me, I couldn't go anywhere because I was on national TV every damn week. They saw my face. And that's truth. Now, I say that humbly. Damn, calm down, Herman. I just caught myself. When you're talking like this, you're like this. But then I guess I'm jacked up about this subject. But I think with me, I was born hyperactive. And I never met a stranger. I love people, so I like people. The drivers nowadays, they have to have their sponsor jack them up. But it's also the sponsor's fault because everybody has been neutered. They're scared to death to say anything. Don't say that because we want 100% of the business. So here's what happens. The sponsors, they don't want you being Denny Hamlin, but look at Denny Hamlin now. He's testing the waters. He's got actions detrimental. He's talking a bunch of shit. He talks about NASCAR all the time. He says, we're driving these Lamborghinis. NASCAR kind of went, he's talking shit about us, but yet it's good for the sport. Somebody's got to step up and start entertaining people, right? Because all the drivers are neutered. Oh, no. I mean, I know of drivers that just won't say nothing because it's safer, right? Well, when you don't say nothing, you don't sell nothing. When you don't say nothing, everything becomes boring. When you go back in the day, you had Kyle Petty run that mouth. You had me. You had Rusty. You had Dale Sr. Dale Sr. gave the best interviews of all time. I just meant to rattle his cage. Senior's got a lot of great quotes. So all these drivers were giving good quotes until all these sponsors said, we want 100% of the business. So if you say anything wrong, it could ruin the other 50%. It's reversed now. It's killing the sport. It's killing the drivers, except Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin's the only one stepping up to the plate. And looky there. Who's got the biggest sponsor in the sport right now talking crap? Denny Hamlin, because he's controversial. Do you ever notice when the driver that you hate goes away and retires, you're like, damn, I miss that driver. I miss battling with him. So Danica is right. These NASCAR drivers better step up. They better start talking a little shit. They better start barbing. And because if they don't, nobody's going to know who they are. The sponsors are going to be boring. They're not going to promote them. Now, I'm not saying you got to be mean, but you know my strategy. I just have fun, right? You pop it in there a little bit. Let them know what you really think. So, all right. Well, to me, Danica Patrick is right. The marketability of NASCAR drivers is, it's in the tank. Hell, I love William Byron. He's a badass. I watch him run short tracks, but you wouldn't know who the hell he is. And he's won 6 races this year. All right, boys. Step up to the plate now. Let me know who you are, because right now I could walk down the street. I don't even know what you look like.